Hello, welcome to the video presentation for Sprint 2. Uh, our group name is B02. Let me just open our application TIMESPREAD, right? So this were the two major things we covered it in the last sprint, one of which is the login and other one is the sign up. But we have made significant changes in the login and the sign up as well. So let me just log in for now. Roll number, let me just add in the credentials, 14. UCS, oh sorry, UCS 136 and the password is 1 2 and 3. Okay, let me log in. Yeah, so the intermediate phase which you saw of which showed loading was something which we added in this sprint, which was not there in the previous sprint. So if you think about it, this is the basic end product of our sprint 1, our login feature and our sign up feature, which all ended up at this particular page. Now we have made few changes in this UI of the home page. Initially we had the logout button on the top right corner here, but then we shifted that into the navigation toolbar. Why did we do that? Because in the home page we should only have the most important functionalities of our application, and logout as such is not one of them. The only basic functionalities of our application are daily schedule, class schedule, events, mass menu, bus schedule and the placement drive, right? So this is the reason we had to shift the logout button from here to the navigation toolbar. Now to the navigation toolbar. Initially in sprint 1 we had a similar navigation toolbar, but it only had text. We only had text giving the names and the functionalities. Now we have added in the logos on the left side of all functionalities. Now this gives a better user experience and a better user feel. Moreover, we have added the contact badge here. The thing is, depending on the user's name, you would be getting a abbreviation of his name. For suppose in this instance my name is Vamsi Krishna, so I get a user contact badge as VK. So depending on the user's name, it automatically changes to that particular abbreviation. Yes. Now let's talk about the functionalities of this print too. Right, we had two major functionalities added in this sprint, one of which is the mess menu, this one. Now if you notice today, when I'm recording this video, the day is Tuesday, so I'm directly redirected to Tuesday's menu, right? This is the basic UI design of our mess menu. We have four basic cards: breakfast, lunch, snacks and dinner. We have mentioned the time slots of each one of them, and all the items which are given on that particular day and that particular time. And you can slide across through to see the mess menu of different days like this. This is the overall UI of our mess menus. This is the overall UI of our mess menu. Okay, now let's go to the bus schedule, which is another major functionality which we added in this sprint. Right, as today again is Tuesday, you will be directly redirected to this Monday Saturday's timetable. In our college we have two different bus schedule, one which runs on Monday to Saturday, and on Sundays and holidays there is a different timetable. Now in our college we have two basic types of buses plying, one of which is the college bus here, and other one is the government bus. So in each one of these cards we have mentioned four basic things which are required for a user. The destination, which is LNMIT in this first case, uh, the source Ajmeri Gate, whether it's a college bus or a government bus, and the time of departure, right? So this is the overall functionality of the bus schedule. Similarly, on Sundays and holidays, this would be the timetable. Now let's go back to the home. So this is the overall functionalities and the UI changes we made in sprint 1. So let's just see what all changes we made in the login and sign up from the previous sprint. Let's just log out for the moment. So let's just sign up. Let's just add in few details. Right, so now my roll number 14 UCS 136 is already added. So let's just try and try to add the same roll number and let's see if it works. UCS 136. Next. So now it says that this particular username already exists. This is one feature, one basic important feature which we did not have it in the sprint one, but now we have it and it's working perfectly all right. So let me just add in few random data. So that I move forward. Next. Um, Array. Year 3. I'll just add in few random data. One second. A at 123 123 123, right. So now initially we didn't have this terms and conditions page, but we have it now. So now if I press on this terms and conditions, I'd be directly redirected to a page which is present on our Bluemix server, which will have all the details about our terms and conditions. Let us go back to the application. Finish. Now we have this extended feature where a user after signing up gets to choose his subjects. This is one of the most important part of our project, where we have to choose our subject and accordingly you get the timetable of your class. So we get to choose the subjects like this. So we have TOC, we have INSE and OS and SW, right. So in the bottom we get to see the number of number of subjects as well. So when I press next, you'll be again redirected to the home page, and all the functionalities of this home page and everything else is explained already by me. So that in a sense ends the this video presentations. Thank you.
Let's have a look at our backend, which is developed using Node.js. We have used Express module to create APIs and Express generator to create a structured app. Our database, which is MongoDB, is hosted at AmLabs. Let's go through files one by one. App starts with a script which is written in package.json, which is node mon. Node mon is a node module which restarts the app every time something is changed. So it makes our deployment easy. And server starts with the www file. Here it listens at port 3000, and if any other port is given through environmental variable, then it uses that. And then the app goes to app.js, where it connects with database, and database credentials are written in a different file, which is dbconfig, and here we are using environment variables to extract the username and password and URL from OS, keeping our app secure. Then let's go through routes one by one. Our initial route is registration. So here there are three things: registration, login, and roll number. The slash roll number route is used for checking if the roll number is already present or not. It returns false and true on the basis of that. If the roll number is already present, then it will return false, and if not, then it returns true. The other is register. Here user registers for the app. So for registration and login, we have used passport module, which is a very popular module for this purpose, as it is good in performance, and it is very modular. For each, let's have a look at it. In passport, you can see there are three things: local sign up and local sign in, which are passport default method for sign in and sign up. So these are the default field provided by passport: username field and password field, which can be changed to roll number or password uh, if you want to. The default is email and password, sorry, username and password. And then user is our model, which is created using Mongoose. We are using Mongoose as our driver for database. So here you can see that we have a schema for every user, and we have to follow it. So it contains roll number, password, full name, email, mobile, mass, course, clubs, passport, etc. And we are exporting it from here using module.exports. So we can assess it here in the passport.js. Like we are importing it using require, and here is the address for that file. So we will collect the all the user details will be in request, and then we can see if the it's valid or not. And if the roll number is already exists, it will return false. Or if not, then it will register the user. Same goes for the login. If the password and username are correct, then only the user can log in or not. So we are here. We are passing the message no user found. Oops, wrong password from here. We are using the package connect flash for keeping our message to the next up to the next request, so we can display these response to user. Our other important route is bus, where we provide all the information about bus timetable. Let's have a look at that. Let's first have a look at bus model. So here you can see bus model is date and the schedule data. So in this type x is a variable where we stores whether the bus is for weekends or weekdays, and timings contains all the timing for that day. And we have four fields: time, origin, destination, bus type. So let's have a look at routes. The first route is add, which can be only used by admin. So to add the bus details. So here we are adding all the bus details. We have used postman to add all the details about bus. Like here we have tried different method and all that. And slash all gives all the bus schedule. Let's have a look how. As our browser uh, makes a get request every time we type a URL. Let's type URL for our app, bus slash all. So here we can see it gives all the data. Same is for the mass. There's a different model, a different route, but some data. And we can also see structured data if we make a get request from postman on the same address as it's a get request. So here you can see the mass data. Okay, so here are the items on that day, whether it's a dinner, snack, lunch, or breakfast, and the day are 0, 1, 2, 3, 0 for Monday. And if you will type a random URL, then it will display a message not found. And here our logo for the app. So, and same is the case for the course. Here we have all the collection of courses available, so user can select its course and then proceed to the app. For now we are having only these things. Our further aim is to add the option to add more mass items, or can change mass items through pit request. And then we will also add club details, and then we have to make an interface for club admins so they can also modify the details and all that. And we are using git for our as our version control system. Everything has been uploaded to the git, and you can have a look at it from here.